You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Bold and the Beautiful fans, I've got your weekly prediction edition. We're looking at Carter facing some backlash and Bill getting Luna a lawyer in things we're going to talk about possibly happening the week ahead. It's Belynda from Soap Dirt, and we've got predictions for Ridge, Taylor, and Brooke, for Will and Electra, for Bill and Luna, for Hope and Carter, and for Forrester and the Logans. And hey, if you're not following us, please click subscribe. Let's dive in with our very first prediction. Ridge and Taylor are hooking up. They started on Friday. They're going to continue on Monday. And this may change Brooke's mind about this plan of hers. So Brooke accepted Carter's offer, of the CEO job. And that was the tipping point for Ridge. He was already upset that Brooke was justifying what Hope and Carter did because she was blaming things on Steffi. And Taylor didn't waste a minute. She went upstairs to drink and hit the sheets with Ridge, and that could change Brooke's mind about how she goes forward. Spoilers from Monday confirm that, Brooke beats on the door. She finally gets into the mansion to talk to Ridge. He comes downstairs while Brooke is explaining that she took the CEO job for him, but Ridge says, "You put a knife in my back for me." And then Taylor trots down the stairs with no pants on, wearing Ridge's shirt. So Brooke will see what's going on. So I wonder if they finished doing the deed and Brooke came back. I don't know what the timing is on this, but Brooke thought she was helping Ridge while he was busy helping himself and undressing his ex-wife. And Brooke's plan is dumb, asking Carter to give the company back. And of course it won't work, but she did have good intentions, but she also didn't warn Ridge, and he assumed the worst. And then he took drastic action, and that could change Brooke's outlook on this. She could either double down on her efforts to get Carter to give back the company so she can, play hero to Ridge and he'll hopefully dump Taylor, or Brooke may snap and decide Ridge deserves real betrayal, like he just showed her, and will fully join with Carter and Hope and dig that knife really deep into his back. I think, though, that she's probably going to fight to get Taylor away from Ridge, using the company as collateral. Our second prediction, Will may quit Forrester Creations and go to Spencer Publications and take Electra with him. Last week, Katie fired Electra because she was sent nudie pics from some unknown sender, and Katie and Brooke decided to fire her without giving Electra a chance to explain or even telling her. Ivy's not happy, and she warned Katie Will is not going to like what she's done. Spoilers for Thursday the 26th for this week say Will decides to investigate Electra's firing, and he angrily confronts his mother. And all Brooke and Katie said was she's not a fit for Forrester. First of all, as if there's not been a sex scandal at the company before. Come on. And it's ironic that Brooke thinks Steffi making an assumption about Hope was wrong, but Katie making one about Electra is just fine. Spoilers for Friday have Ivy and Will going to confront Carter and Hope because they don't get answers from Katie. If none of the leadership people back down and won't explain themselves to Will or Ivy about this firing, I could totally see Will walking out of Forrester, taking Electra with him, and just asking his dad to give them jobs. And Bill Spencer probably would do it. And even worse, Electra finds out the awful truth about Remy, and I expect that makes Will even angrier over her firing. Our third prediction, Bill caves and gets Luna a lawyer. So Bill's gotten several letters from lunatic Luna, and he's gone to see her in jail, and it's clear she has an agenda. She's manipulating Dollar Bill. The bottom line is Luna wants out of jail, and she also still wants Bill. And I think some revenge too, probably against her mom, against her aunt. And I think Luna is going to be able to convince him to help her. Spoilers for the week ahead on Friday have Bill going to see Luna at the jail, and she's looking really rough. Bill is rattled when he sees Luna's split lip and her bruised and battered face, and Bill asks what the hell happened to her, and of course seeing her like that freaks him out. I am sure Luna has a whole story to tug at Bill's heartstrings, and despite her murderous history, she may talk Bill into getting her a lawyer to help save her from whatever she claims is happening behind bars. And if Luna gets a good enough lawyer, that could be step one on the road to freedom. And I'd kind of like to see him hire Jack Finnegan to represent her. That would keep the family in the mix. It would annoy Lee, which Jack likes to do. And he is a good criminal lawyer. And Luna free is Luna out having fun and being good soapy TV to watch. Our fourth prediction, Hope and Carter feel backlash from some employees and also possibly from from the fashion community. So right now, Hope and Carter are flying high. They've stolen the Forrester's company. They hired her mom, Brooke, to be CEO to make this fraudulent takeover seem more legit. And one of her first acts was to reinstate Hope for the future and Hope Logan. And of course, that's what Carter wanted, but that could be a red flag of trouble ahead. And then Brooke, as her actual first act, was to fire Electra. So both of these things are in play. Spoilers for Friday say Hope and Carter start to feel some consequences of their actions. Part of this is a confrontation with Ivy and Will, who are furious that Carter greenlit Electra's firing without even asking any questions, but there may be more ahead. Ivy is one of the few Forresters that they have, and I wonder if she's going to flip on them and side with the family. And, we also may see some challenges surface in the fashion community, because Brooke was trying to reassure everyone with her video saying she was taking control as CEO. But if you remember, before she fired Hope, Steffi got a call from one of their longtime buyers, and that person did not want the new Hope for the Future collection. So Brooke bringing back a line that already has buyers backing out isn't a good look within the fashion community. It's kind of tone deaf. And with the reveal that the Forresters are on a leave of absence, that's not going to inspire confidence, because Ridge in particular is the designer that everybody wants to buy his work. So I just wonder if sales are going to start to dry up immediately, showing Carter and Hope they've bitten off more than they can chew. Even with Brooke sitting in the CEO seat, she's not a designer. Our fifth and final prediction, Forrester flips from anti-Logan to anti-Forrester. So we've heard Brooke talk a lot about anti-Logan sentiment at the company. And yes, Steffi is very anti-Logan. And there's a lot there. I'm sure seeing Brooke, Ridge, and Taylor doing their triangle thing for so many years left a bad taste in Steffi's mouth. And Will mentioned the anti-Logan thing to Electra, so he's obviously been hearing about this for a long time. He's definitely of that, anti-Logan mindset that he thinks is happening there. But things may be changing and flipping the other way. So spoilers for Monday, of course, have Brooke finding out Ridge has been warming his sheets with Taylor. And I'm sure she is going to go back and tell everybody that she caught Ridge with Taylor. That means Hope and Carter find out, Katie finds out, and I suspect the Logan ladies will be upset, as will Carter. And there should be more discussion of this at the Logan Christmas party when Bridget shows up and Brooke takes comfort from her family while her heart is breaking. And that could make everyone even more anti-Forrester, especially with Electra now fired and Ivy pushing back really hard on them over the firing. So this could have the Logans even more against the Forresters than they were after Steffi fired Hope. And that could make everything worse and widen the feud at the company.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.